Transformation and inspiration will reveal the secrets of the December skies. We start this month with expansive potential of the Sagittarius energy, and we're going to be ending it with a desire to settle into the bigger picture and create some stability with Capricorn energy. This month is going to bring these cosmic forces that are going to impact your life, your relationships, your personal growth. Work to harness these energies to manifest your desires and your intentions. Use this forecast as a roadmap to navigate your last month of the year. Welcome, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your December 2023 monthly astrology forecast. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, on December 1st, Mercury is going to enter into your first house of self. The first house is how you see yourself. It's your strength, it's your habits, it's your appearance, it's your self-expression, your happiness, it's how other people view you, it's your personality, and it's your appearance. And so Mercury entering in here. Mercury is your thoughts, your ideas, the way that you communicate. And Capricorn is stable, reliable, slow, and steady. So expect to have this really great focus on your long-term plans that have to do with you, your personal goals that have to do with yourself, your body, your appearance. And you're going to want to focus on the needs and the details that in order to complete these goals, try to get these things done as quickly as possible before things get a little bit crazy, because Mercury is going to station retrograde in 2 short weeks. Then on December 4th, as we move forward, Venus is now going to enter into the watery sign of Scorpio. Venus is who we love, how we love, what we love. She brings things together. And in the sign of Scorpio, it's about deep connections. This is in your 11th house of your resources that you have, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your connection to your peers or your kindred spirits. This has you connected with people who have the same shared goals or the same aspirations that you do. Venus entering in here, expect your passion in your relationships to just surge. You're going to want to work on improving your intimacy with these groups, these partnerships that you have with that you're closest to. You may also lack patience with anything that is any of these groups where people are not being real and authentic, because you will be seeking deep connections and deep bonding experiences. Then on December 12th, we're going to have this new moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So new moons are fresh starts, clean slates, new beginnings, an opportunity to plant these seeds. And this is in your 12th house. The 12th house is my dreams, my private sector, my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors. It's intuition. It's institutions. It's where I go to meditate. It's where I go to withdrawal. It's also my subconscious. The 12th house is the subconscious mind, but it's also meditation and spiritual retreats. It's where we go within to tap into what's going on where nobody can see. And so you have this new moon experience. The sun rules your 8th house of taboo topics and sex and shared contracts that you have with other people. And the moon rules partners. And this can be best friends, significant others, marriage partners, or business partners. It's one-on-ones or clients. And so this is going to be you starting something new and tapping into your intuition and making sure that you're giving yourself more time for your mental, spiritual, physical, psychological health and well-being. A new moon in Sag is really going to be a great time for you to have these great big ideas, to have these expansive projects where I really want to dive into this. I want to understand my dreams better. I want to dive into the Akashic records or astrology or numerology or palmistry, any of these topics, venturing into things that will expand your life in new ways. You're going to have this new optimism because it's just going to feel like big and expansive and high. Focus on something that you can accomplish quickly due to Mercury retrograde the very next day. So on the 13th, Mercury is going to station retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Now, this is your first house of self. And so Mercury, thoughts, ideas, going back over things, backtracking. Mercury retrograde, it starts off in an earth sign before it moves on into fire. So Mercury retrograde is having you feeling like you are going back over some topics that have to do with yourself or how people view you, moving backwards over some things in order to pursue these goals and these projects. And you might have to put some things down in order to pick them up and move forward later. But it's like, oh, I wanted to do that, or oh, I felt like this about me, or I wanted to, my clothes or how I'm presenting myself. It'll have you going back over some things to finish before moving forward. And then on the 21st, we're going to have the sun enter into Capricorn. And so this is going to be really good for you because the sun represents you. It's your soul purpose. It's your drive. The soul is your individuality. And now it's bringing the limelight right back onto you. The sun here, so expect ambition and direction towards your personal desires, your personal goals, how you look, how you feel, how you act, things that you want to focus on, especially with Mercury retrograde is, I need to go back over these old goals. I need to go back over these old projects. I need to look back over, how did I look? How did I feel? How did I? The sun will illuminate everything that has to do with your habits, your strength, your vitality, your health, your happiness. The sun is going to have you going back over all of these topics. And then on the 23rd, Mercury now goes into retrograde, but it moves into your 12th house. It's the hidden house, your dreams, your intuition, your psychic ability. It's your private. It's where you withdraw. And so Mercury is going to now stay here for the rest of the retrograde. And so at this time, you might feel a little bit less motivated, wanting to withdraw, wanting to be alone, wanting to take some time out for your mental stability, in order to tap into internal healing. Mercury retrograde here will have you feeling less motivated to do the things that you know that you should be doing. And it'll have you maybe feeling a little bit self-centered. So work to see the bigger picture with a focus on not ignoring all the details, staying in tune to your intuition, your dreams, and messages that you receive at this time. And then on the 26th, we're going to have this beautiful full moon in the sign of Cancer. Now, full moons, they're endings, they're closures. The sun is illuminating your first house of self, so it is all about you. But the moon has some kind of an ending. It could be with a partnership, whether it be business or significant other. It could be a relationship with a friend. It could be with a client. The client could no longer need you. The friend could be moving away. The business partnership could come to a mutual ending. It'll have the focus needs to be on home or family matters. So look to complete these projects that are brought to light. Look for these natural endings and resolve any issues with family or people that feel like family at this time. And then on the 29th. So on the 29th, Venus is going to enter into Sagittarius. This is your 12th house again. This bringing lots of topics to, are you in tune to your intuition, your dreams? Are you taking some time out for your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being? Venus here is looking for adventures, and it's saying, I am ready to expand my mind. I am ready to meditate and tap into different realms, to understand different things, topics that are normally are hidden, or are the 12th house is also about scandal and things that we don't discuss or things that we don't share. And so you are looking for relationships that might offer more freedom at this time with this going on here. Now, this Venus is also going to be a sextile to Pluto in your first house of self. So at this time, you can improve your intimacy with others by, you're probably going to be demanding more of them and saying, look, I'm doing all this deep shadow work and I want to connect with you. I am being authentic. I am being raw. This is who I am. And I want to improve my intimacy with you by sharing more of myself. and I want this in return. And so this is you calling out for what you know, what you are valued as, knowing what you value and wanting to be valued for who you are and what you are. I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. And for more, please check out my year ahead forecast and check out the videos that are specific to major transits for all 12 signs. I invite you to join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And for an in-depth reading of your chart, you can schedule a private reading at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.